It's a country of 1.3 million people, Estonia, on the eastern shores of the Baltic Sea. They won the Eurovision Song Contest in 2001 with a song called Everybody. And pretty much everybody in Estonia is cheering these lads on.
Estonia wins lag.
How you doing, Phil? I think we're in for another cracker here. That last match was something special to watch from the old-timers.
Absolutely. I'm still stunned, to be honest. Now, it's a matter of who Great Britain will play in the final. Yes, Germany are favourites, especially with Joshua Filler, but having beaten Philippines in the quarterfinals, how can you possibly discount Estonia?
Yeah, that was a big win for Team Estonia last night. Philippines didn't quite play their best, Phil, but Estonia took their chances and, you know, they grabbed it with two hands, and now they're in the semi-final and they have a big chance to reach the final. So
Estonia.
Denis is going to start us off here on the first rack, and hopefully we're in for an exciting match.
Denis Grabe just gathering his thoughts.
Nice break there to start off the match. Cue ball got kicked up table, and I think he's got a shot into the right hand corner here. Nice nice tester for his partner to start off.
I think Magi was using a little kidology in the interview, saying he doesn't feel under as much pressure as he did last year. The pressure will increase. There's no doubt about that. It's the biggest match of his life.
Yeah, this is, I think, like you said, he's just trying to say he's not, but there's definitely pressure on this match. And there we see it straight away.
Just to give you some background on the interview, Denis Grabe was talking about Mark making a couple of little mistakes. I think that was underestimating what went on. Actually, at the end of their match, when they were beaten in the World Cup of Pool in its last staging 2 years ago, they had a major argument. But that was a major mistake.
Yeah, I didn't expect that from Joshua. But it's the first frame and both teams need to settle down a little bit. And I think Denis has a shot on this too. Might see a little containing safety shot here from Denis. Just bank the 2 ball across the table to the side rail and put the cue ball behind the 7 ball. Nice shot there from Denis. Good speed. I think we're going to see airborne here. Little jump shot. Try and send the 2 ball down towards the 9 ball and the cue ball back to where the cue ball is now. Trying to jump kick this ball from the back rail.
Foul. Start the clock, please.
He completely misjudged that shot there, and the cue ball scratched in the side pocket. Give Estonia another chance to try and get this first rack on the board.
Having seen Great Britain play flawlessly, and I mean flawlessly, in our first semi-final, balls missed 0, to see Filler mess up there, that was quite a shock.
Yeah, I wasn't surprising shot from Joshua, but you know, like I said, the first rack, you're just trying to get settled down into the match, and this is a great opportunity for Estonia to get settled down and get the first rack on the board. Nice shot there from Mark. Perfect angle on the 7, just to come one rail across and shoot the 9 in the right hand corner. Oh, he's overcooked it. A little bit of pressure on this pot.
Magi holds up. Perfect timing. Estonia have taken a 1-0 lead as we leave main event. But don't worry, the pool, the semi-finals of the World Cup, will remain on Sky Sports Action. Over on main event, it's going to be the golf from the Belfry, the Betfred British Masters. So Mark Magi, he's definitely the junior member of this team, both in terms of age and experience, Jason.
Yeah, I think he's only 21 years old, I believe, Phil. And Denis is around 30 years old. And, you know, they partnered a couple of times. It's not really been successful, but this tournament, they've seemed to gel a little bit better. And Mark doesn't seem as nervous as he has been in the past, and I think that's helping Denis a little bit too.
It was interesting when they were asked earlier this week about their highest ever world ranking. Denis Grabe said, very proudly, 11, and that's something to be proud about. Mark Magi said, I don't even know what my highest ever ranking is.
Yeah, I think Denis over the last couple of years is definitely one of the most improved players in Europe, and you know, he's won many Euro tours and finished high in big world events, so he's definitely getting better as he gets older, and it's only helping his partner also. Oh, I think that's the first dry break we've seen in the last few matches, Phil. They've been soft breaking Team Estonia a little bit. They've not been hitting it as hard. Well, Denis has, but his partner hasn't. And unfortunately, they haven't made a ball on the break, and they've left a wide open table for Germany.
The niggling concern about the fortunes of Germany is whether Christoph Reintjes can hold his nerve, because he has been really jittery, physically jittery on shots.
Yeah, we've seen a lot of movement in the last couple of matches. the pressure's there, and he's just got to try and hold himself together and rely on his partner. And that there might have just got there. Yeah, he just got there, and Joshua's going to have one rail back up to the 4-ball, and shouldn't be a big problem.
He did get there, Reintjes, but when he drew the cue back and then the cue ball back, there was some kind of worry. He wasn't sure until the white made its journey.
Yeah, this will this rack here, if we can get out here, it will set both of them down, and I think after that you'll see a lot of good pool once they get a couple of games on the board and settle themselves down.
Extension, please.
The cue ball needs to slow down there.
That's the other half of the filler family partnership. Pia, Joshua's wife.
As they call them, Phil, killer fillers.
So a couple of times they've almost dropped out of position, but on each occasion they've just been okay.
Yeah, this is the first couple of games, trying to get the speed down of the table and just trying to find your feet and get that first rack on the board. And I think we're going to see a 9-ball here from Joshua to take it to 1 rack apiece.
Yeah, that was as close to a formality as you can get in any form of sport. So just doing a retrospective here, Jason, and let's just talk about that first semi-final. You've seen thousands, millions of racks of pool. That match was truly remarkable, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was really good. You know, they're not expecting much because they haven't played too much in the last maybe 2 or 3 years, and I think they're gelling like the old days, and they just believe in each other's game, and they just know each other so well, and I think that's very important when you're playing in doubles, and the chemistry there seems amazing, and you know, hats off to them. They're looking great, and it's going to be a tough final whoever they play.
You've been around pool for many, many years. I think it's one of the great stories, especially if they can go all the way.
Yeah, if they can go all the way. We know them, we call them the YouTubers now. So we're always having fun in that, but like I said, they're playing amazing, and good luck to them. I hope they can snap it off. It'll be such a story to tell.
Well, they always said, didn't they, that Frank Sinatra came out of retirement on many occasions.
Rack
Right now,
3,
Carl Boyes is out of
currently
retirement, and
tied at
he's
1
doing
game
things
apiece.
his way.
Germany, 2 break.
Yeah, he's like, yeah. This is going to be a nice break here from Christian. The 2 balls going up the table. Nice break. The 8 balls just creeped in the way of the 2 ball, and I think we're going to see a push out here from Team Germany.
Push out. Estonia, your option.
Going to try and clip off the 2 ball in between the 5 and the 4 and bring the cue ball back round to where it is now.
Valge läheb 29 äkki.
Might be a little bit thin. Denis is just checking the angle.
Võtta siis aga veits tähendab. Tagasi ma arvan. Ei noh, saad siia ka lüüa seda. Ma nägin seal sama löögis. Liivad seda siia.
So he's pointing where he wants the 2-ball to go off that side rail and back to the top rail.
Attention, please.
Ta tuleb siit mööda suht kindlalt, kui see natuke vinti
In behind the 8, that's what he's telling his partner. The 2-ball to the side rail, to the top rail.
Ei ole kõige labasem, kui sa selle kahe sulud sinna hästi panna. Kõik lööb kõik. Paremalt täpselt.
Denis doesn't like it.
Kaks saab nii palju sellega sinna võtta midagi saada.
They've taken their extension, but there's not an unlimited amount of time, only 15 seconds left.
Denis is going to give this back, which is Joshua's going to play this shot. He's going to clip it thin. He's going to put the 2-ball off the side rail to the top rail and the cue ball back round the table and close behind the 8. Down behind the 9. Didn't like that shot. The cue ball had to be a little bit more speed on it and it would have tracked behind that 8-ball. Now he's left Team Estonia a shot on this 2-ball. Oh, this is tricky. He's hampered by the 5-ball. And he's got to spin this ball in, trying to hold for the 4-ball on the right-hand cushion. Nice shot there from Mark. Nice shot there from Denis. So Team Estonia is looking good. Little edgy start in the first frame from both teams, but both teams have settled down, got themselves a rack on the board, and you know, hopefully we're in for an exciting match.
Yes, the opening semi-final provided all of the quality you'd ever need. This one has the feel of maybe providing lots of drama.
Yeah, it's hard to follow that one, Phil. That was perfect pull from Great Britain C, and they're looking good.
Two years ago, as I said before, they came close to having a fight, these two. Now, they're fighting so hard to reach the final. Chemistry has been restored, and so too has the lead at 2-1. Welcome back to the final day of the
Round
2021
number 4.
World Cup of
The
Pool
current score is
at
2-1
Stadium MK in Milton
favor of
Keynes, England.
Estonia to break.
It's the final day, but this is the second semi-final. Into the final already by dint of whitewash. Great Britain, who beat Slovakia 9-0. Now it's Estonia and Germany doing battle.
Yeah, it was a pretty one-sided match there, and Darren and Carl must be feeling pretty good about themselves. Nice break there from Denis again. He's been breaking really well the last couple of matches. He's been parking that cue ball in the middle of the table, making the wing ball, and I think they have a little shot at a free bank here to the side pocket.
We've seen a lot of banks this week, Jason, go narrow. Is that because the guys aren't used to playing on Rasson tables?
I'm not really too sure. I feel like the table's playing a little bit bouncy, so the angle of the that's supposed to come off, it doesn't really go in that direction. So I think a lot of people are getting caught out with how it's playing, and yeah, you haven't seen many banks made this week.
Well, that one was refused in favour of safety, but the two ball, well, theoretically it's on.
Yeah, if you wanted someone shooting this shot, it'd definitely be Joshua Filler. But it seems to be really straight in shot. He can't really get any position onto the three ball, so that's why he's having a little think about this shot. I think he's going to chip the 2 ball to the 7 and try and go behind the 9 ball. Just like that. He's got it there. I think there's a window. I don't really see any shots on here, Phil.
Extension. Extension, please.
Don't see any safety. I think you just try and play a little containing shot here. Just clip off the 2 ball and put the cue ball up towards the 3 and the 8 and just leave distance. Looks like he's banking it 2 rails towards the 8. Did he get there? Yeah, that was a tricky shot. There wasn't many shots on there. It was just a little containing safety, just trying to keep yourself in this rack. Great shot there from Christian Reintjes.
I noticed that in the quarter-final yesterday against Denmark, he pulled out some really important safeties.
Yeah, I think him and Joshua have worked out where if there's nothing like there, they're going to play the right shot and try and take advantage of getting ball in hand. They had ball in hand many times yesterday in that match from playing great safeties.
Foul.
And here again, they got ball in hand after a great safety.
Start the clock, please.
For a moment there, I thought the 9 ball might obscure the 4, but it's come away from that, so this is an obvious opportunity.
Yeah, the only little difficult shot here, Phil, is the 7 ball to the 8, but I don't think it causes many problems. If they can get the right angle, it's just a 2 rails back across for the 8, and they should close this match back to 2-2.
You might expect the odd miss from Reintjes, but not from Filler.
If you watch here, he moved a lot in this shot. He hit this into the rail. And very surprised at that, and that's not what you want to see of your Joshua's partner. We've seen this yesterday with Team Philippines. They gave Estonia too many chances, and Team Estonia capitalized and won that match by quite a bit, and that's given them confidence today. And I think they're gonna play well today, Phil. I really do.
Yeah, you wouldn't see them dominating a match, but you can certainly see them picking up the pieces and beating anyone if the opposition is substandard.
Yeah, they've played a couple of matches back to back. They played Great Britain and they played Philippines, and they got chances and they took them, and now they're here in the semi-final looking good. That's a great shot by Denis. So this 9-ball here to give Estonia a 3-rack-to-1 lead, and this will make them feel good. This will.
3-1 it is. Over to you, Michael, with Pia Filler, who's no doubt a little concerned.
Yes, absolutely. Pia Filler, you're with me. We've not seen it all week, Joshua making a mistake, but it's happened in this semi-final.
Yeah, it was kind of an unexpected mistake from Joshua, to be honest. You don't see that very often, but I mean, he's human, and all you got to do now is stay positive, try the best, and try to get another chance and use it.
Yeah, I mean, look, I'm being terribly critical. He's been one of the best players all week. He's been ultra consistent, and we know how good he is. So
Yeah.
This is still very early days.
Yeah, of course. I mean, you can always make mistakes, so you just got to learn from it. That's the most important, and yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Look, by the way, look, while he's playing, you can shout as much as you like up here, okay? Totally understand, okay? It's 3-1 Estonia lead, but as I say, with plenty more twists and turns to come in this game, I'm sure.
Joshua Filler, 23 years of age, and he's packed an awful lot into that short life. World number 1 he's been, US Open champion, World 9-ball champion, involved in the Mosconi Cup. What a career CV already, Jason.
Yeah, not only did he take my trophy from the US Open, he also beat me in that event.
Bracket number 5.
No, he's
Our current score is 3-1
a
in
fantastic
favor of
player. You know, he's got a
Estonia.
big future ahead. He's already
Estonia
done
to break.
big things in the game, and I just expect more things in the coming years. And what a great young player we have for the game.
So Magi, the youngest player of the 4 to break off.
Gonna have a clear shot on the 1 here.
On board. Proovis Christoph. See you.
You can see there he put a little bit more speed on that break. His last couple have been a little bit softer and come up dry. So the toughest shot in this rack here is the 3, and he's going to have to play a combination onto the 5-ball. He'll be thinking a couple of shots ahead here.
lööma üldse niimoodi, et sealt ei saa nii lüüa. Tuleb siia sisse.
His partner wants to go 1, 2, 3 rails and back to the middle of the table, but Denis is saying just get me there.
jah,
Middle of the table's fine here, Phil.
Extension, please.
võid
I think that's a common theme. The more experienced player just wants decent position, not perfect position. They're quite happy with that.
Yeah, he wanted to just get to the middle of the table, but his partner was pointing at multiple rails, and Denis just gave him a little smile and said, no, get me there.
Yeah, don't take the scenic route.
Are you going to see Denis play the shot like 50% speed, try and kill the cue ball and leave the 3 ball where the 5 ball is now? He's got to stay down on this shot. It's a great shot he's played there. Team Estonia is looking good here, Phil, and I think if they can just get another couple of games in front, that you might see them really settle down and gonna kiss it and land top side. No.
Denis smiling, but I don't think that's his real emotion. Doesn't want to get too irritated, as he was in Leicester.
I think last year you might have seen Denis shake his head and walk away, I should have said 2 years ago. And yeah, it's better to do that. You know, if you're putting your partner under pressure by shaking your head all the time, it's no good. So I think they've changed the strategy up and it seems to be working.
Yeah, Magi knows that Grabe is the better player, but the last thing you want in this kind of pressure environment is to feel inferior. Just enjoy it.
Yeah, Denis was giving a little shake of the head there again. I enjoy watching these two play. They make me chuckle a little bit. They're still having a little shake of the head over there, Denis and his partner. Got away with that one there. They always see it from Denis. That's the old Denis from 2 years ago.
He's like a father, isn't he, when the teenage son comes back having wrecked the car.
Yeah, so Joshua didn't play a great shot there. He kind of got away with it. And what a nice shot from Mark. Beautiful shot.
Okay, Denis, shake your head after that one.
Yeah, that was real thin cut there, Phil, and it just creeped in the hole, and now they have perfect position on the 7. And this could be a big rack in this match.
This was razor thin, wasn't it? Actually, almost overcut it.
Yeah, he was willing that one into the hole there, and nice little shot. 2 rails back across for the 9 in the left top pocket for Denis Grabe.
Denis is a menace. Mark is not only Magi, he's magic, and just like that, Estonia, the minnows, find themselves 4 ahead. 5 racks away from a dream place in the final.
Yeah, I think when they sat down there, they were still having a little chat about that shot on the 6 ball. He's telling them, let's go.
He's a tough taskmaster, is Denis Grabe. But luckily, Mark Magi is responding.
Yeah, he came with a good shot there on the 6 and the 8, and Denis closes this rack out with that 9 ball there, and they take a 4-1 lead. And they'll be feeling pretty good about themselves.
Sina vaata 5-1 jah? Ilusti läks seal, nägid. Ennem tõsta ise räki huieski läbi kasvab. Jah, nüüd läheb. 5 tükki veel ei olegi midagi.
Both of them from the capital city of Estonia, Tallinn, which is an absolutely beautiful city, by the way. And could they achieve here a beautiful result?
We played a tournament there, Phil, a couple of years ago. It was a really nice place. They made us feel welcome. The pool room was really nice too, and yeah, I'm looking forward to going back to that city.
4-1 in favor of Estonia. Estonia to break.
So Denis has been breaking the balls really good these last couple of matches, and he's been getting a lot of good results off the break, so wouldn't surprise if we see another good break here. There was a little bit of commentators across there. He didn't make the wing ball or the one, but he got a lucky one going in the top left corner, and he still got a shot on the one. Going to try and see him cut this into the top left pocket and go twice across. I don't think he can hold it one rail. Great shot there from Mark.
Extension, please.
Big shot here for Denis. He's just composing himself and make sure he's 100% on the shot, because to take this rack would be massive for Team Estonia to get 5-1 in front. I think this is the biggest shot in this rack.
Hit the ball too full, and at that speed the pocket will not accept it.
Yeah, there we've seen Josh miss the ball in there, now we've seen Denis miss one in there, so and this is no good. Might have been fortunate he has a combination on the 7, but I don't think we're going to see his partner shoot this ball. Might see another safety. Just having a look. We're going to see a containing safety here. Cue ball down towards the 9. He's got to miss that 8 ball. Nice shot there.
Yeah, that's definitely been his strongest suit so far in this tournament. He's played some really penetrating safeties.
Yeah, he's been playing some good safety shots in the last few matches, Phil, and I think he's just he's relying on Joshua to come with a pot, and then maybe he's the safety.
Reminds me of the old World Doubles Championship in snooker one year. This pairing, I'm not going to give their names, they drew Alex Higgins and Jimmy White, and the one said to the other, now you play safe and I'll play safe.
Yeah, when that happens, I don't think anybody wants to run out, so I think we're going to see another little safety shot here from Joshua. He might play the 3 ball, 1 rail to the 7 and try and get in behind the 4, or he might play 2 rails and come in behind the 9. It's a touchy little shot. Spin over. Beautiful shot there from Joshua.
I was saying this yesterday, Jason. He's known as a wonderful attacking player, great potter, but when he needs to, that part of his game, the tactics, it's very much there.
Yeah, you know, you got to make your game all around, and over the last few years he's definitely been becoming stronger in that department also. So he's a very difficult player to play against. Nice hit there. Is he going to get lucky with a 4 ball? We can see it. He's left the window, but he's not left anything easy. We might see Team Germany trying to clip off the edge of the 3 ball and make the 5 ball in the left corner. Very, very tricky. Has to be played at the right speed to control the 3 ball. Yeah, it wasn't easy, and he played it way too hard. He had to really kill that cue ball there, Phil, with a little bit of left English to try and make the 5. He played it with centre ball, and as you can see there, it pushed the 5 ball into the bottom rail. Yeah, that was close to going in, but they didn't try that. They tried to play safe there and push the 3 ball 2 rails and back to the top rail, and unfortunately he's left Team Germany with an easy starter in this rack. Nice shot there. Can you get straight? Joshua would have liked a little bit more bounce off that top rail, but I think he's just okay. He can top this in 2 rails and come out. Left it long. This is a tester after missing a few long balls already, so.
I think I heard Pierre there cheering on hubby.
That one wiped its feet.
Yes, the 8 ball wasn't clean, but Germany win the rack nevertheless. It was a desperately needed rack, 4-2. It was interesting there after the conclusion of the 6th rack. The Germans just walked out of the arena, took a little time to gather their thoughts and get some clarity and get a game plan together. Winning rack 6 for them was massive.
Yeah, I think if Estonia had taken that last rack there, they would have given them a lot of confidence in going forward towards the end of the match. But
Current score is
they've got the rack on the board, and they're breaking now, and
we are in rack 7.
they'll be feeling a little bit better
Germany,
about themselves after the last couple of misses. I think they have a shot on this 1 ball here, and I think they can make the 1 and get the cue ball back out between the 8 and the 4 ball. Gonna try and find that little gap between the 4 and the 8 and get back across for the 2 ball on the left-hand rail. The big bounce. Oh, this is not a good shot. He would have liked a little bounce more, and just to the side of the 7 he would have had a clear shot. Now his partner's jacked up, and this is very, very difficult. I fancy him to make the shot.
Extension, please.
He's going to leave distance for his partner on the next shot. Nice shot there from Joshua Phillip.
Wasn't that smooth?
A very nice shot there, jacked up over that 7 ball, but his partner's going to have to come with a big shot. He's going to have to pot this ball with a little bit of inside English and come 1 rail back up the table for the 4 ball in the side pocket. He's missed it.
That's where he's been susceptible from mid and lengthy distance.
Yeah, it wasn't easy, Phil. He had to load it up with inside English and try and bring the cue ball back up the table for the 4 ball on the side, and like you said, he's been a little bit suspect from distance. This is what Team Estonia needed after the last rack. I think the last rack they had a chance, and they kind of gave it back to Team Germany. They capitalized on it.
Extension, please.
Yeah, so I think he should just pot the 4 ball here, Phil, and just floor it in and shoot the 6 ball in the top left corner. I don't think he has to do too much. I think they're trying to make the 4 and come back out to the center of the table, but just roll the ball in and give yourself a shot. Played that nice.
Yeah, you want communication, but I think if you overthink and over-discuss, it's counterproductive.
It wasn't a difficult shot. I think, like you said there, you talk too much, it kind of throws you off a little bit.
Lööd taha sellise.
It's a bounce. There it is. It's left a little bit trickier than it should have been, but still fancy Denis to make this. going to try and draw below the side pocket here. Oh, he needs a bounce. Oh, he's left his partner a tricky 9-ball. So the big thing here on this shot, Phil, is staying down. Just push the cue through and stay down. And just like that, Team Estonia take a 5-2 lead.
That's a big, big blow for Germany. Just the nerves get to Christoph there, do you think, Pia?
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't the easiest of shots, but it was makeable. Yeah, I think both teams are a little bit struggling right now. So honestly, it's not looking perfectly for Germany right now, but I'm still pretty confident that if they just wait for the chances, stay positive, they will get some chances, I hope. And yeah, they just have to wait for it and give it a go.
What did you say to Josh during the break there? I could see you talking to him. Like his coach.
Yeah, right. So I'm not telling all our secrets, but of course, I just give him some positive thoughts and keep fighting, sit in your chair, relax, and wait for opportunities.
It certainly worked this week. He's had a very, very good week, and there's no doubt that this match is far from over.
Oh yeah, for sure. It's a race to 9. It's 5-2. If they can snap off the next 2 racks, it's a different story.
Absolutely. Pia, for now, thank you very much.
Estonia, the number 15 seeds, they started out with a real comeback win over Belgium. 5-1 down. The Belgians had lots of chances, couldn't take them. Estonia won 7-5. Then they beat, sorry Jason, Great Britain A 7-6 in the last 16. Philippines 9-4 in the quarterfinals. They've toppled some giants.
Right.
Are Germany next?
Number 8. Our current score
thanks
is
for reminding me there, Phil.
in favor of Estonia.
No, they you know, they played good, and yeah, they definitely must be feeling a little bit better winning that rack there, and they got themselves the break here, and hopefully can have a nice solid break and shot on the 1. Oh, this is a wonderful break. Needs a 3-ball to travel. Oh. He's been a little bit robbed there on that break. That was a fantastic break.
nagu siia jah, siis ma mängin lihtsalt stoppi safe.
Yeah, that was very unfortunate there after a great break, and I think they're going to have to make the 2-ball and play safe on the 3. They don't have any angle at all to get to that side of the 3-ball, which is very unfortunate after a wonderful break.
Yeah, had the 3 travel more or even stopped earlier, this rack would have been at their mercy.
This is what Team Germany needed after that last rack. They were just praying for that 3-ball to stop behind the 8. You can see Denis pot the 2-ball here and draw all the way back to the side rail. And then they're just going to play the 3, 1 rail down to the bottom and stop the cue ball behind the 8.
Instructions imparted. Can he follow the party line?
Oh, very nice shot there. Needs it to slow down a little bit. Still good shot there from Mark. Yeah, if you're Team Germany here, you're just going to try and go 1 rail from the top and try and just lag on to... Oh, he's going the other way. I don't like this shot. Oh, has he made it? He sold it out. And glorious opportunity here for Team Estonia to nick another rack. Yeah, I liked Joshua would have gone one rail and tried to just get the cue ball onto the side rail. The 7 ball was there as a blocker. Oh, he needs this to slow down. I think he's actually okay. Yeah, I thought Joshua would have gone off the top cushion where you're breaking from and tried to just lag in behind the 3. The 7 was a big blocker there. And extension here. This is difficult, this shot. Oh, what a shot that is, Phil.
I absolutely love it. All kinds of magic stuff on the cue ball.
That was very, look how close the cue ball is there, and that is unbelievable shot under pressure. Oh, slow down. Just okay there.
Well, I don't think Denis Grabe can have any complaints about Mark Magi in this match. If anything, he's looked more cool than Grabe.
Oh, good shot there. And is he on the 9? He is. He's perfect here. And this is a massive rack. This will give them huge confidence going forward, Phil.
Absolutely right. And the point is, they are good value for this lead, which is now substantial. It's 6-2. And how about that? Mark Magi gets the Denis Grabe seal of approval.
Yeah, they're looking good, and that was a very, very great shot from Mark there, and that will give him a lot of confidence, and it will give Denis a lot of confidence also.
So that's the record of Germany so far. Nothing out of the ordinary, but again, their opponents haven't taken them really close. A couple of 7-4s and a 9-5. They were the winners in 2011. That was in the Philippines, in Quezon City. They beat Thailand, surprising finalists, 10-4. Runners-up in 2009, Ralph Suke and Torsten Homan, having to give best to Efren Reyes and Francisco Bustamante. So they've been there, done that, got their name on the trophy. But if Estonia were to prevail here, well, that would be something else indeed.
Yeah, this shot here was a wonderful shot. People at home don't understand how tough that was, Phil. It was a very, very good shot. I didn't expect him to get it. I thought he might have fouled or double hit the cue ball, but he hit it like perfect.
Our current score is 6-2 in favor of Estonia. Estonia to break.
Can we see another upset?
Absolutely. It's been a tournament where we've seen upsets right from the start, and they've never really ceased.
And Denis here breaking at 6-2 up, and like I said, he's been breaking real good all tournament, and wouldn't surprise me if we see another wonderful break. He can get lucky. Is he going to find the window? And he has. It's all running good for them.
This is a window of opportunity. Look at this. The gap is there between the 9 and the 3 for the 2.
Yeah, that, like I said, he's been breaking good. He's made 3 balls on the break there, and they have a clear shot at the 2-ball, Phil. And if Mark could just make this and get in position, who knows what could happen. This is a little tricky shot here. He's going to have to pot this and spin the cue ball 2 rails back towards the 9. He's actually trying to slow roll it with inside. Oh, no, he's not. He's using the 4-ball. I didn't like that shot. Nice clean pot, but position is not great.
Extension, please.
So I think Denis wants to play safe here. Just bump the 3-ball to the bottom rail. I don't think going for the 3-ball is the right shot. There's not really too much position. You see a safety shot here from Denis. Yeah, that was risky. I didn't think he had to push the boat out there too far, Phil.
The one thing they don't want to do, Estonia, is try and get too hasty in terms of get over the line. They want to bide their time and make the Germans work.
He scratched in the corner, Phil. Oh, wow.
This is turning into a nightmare for Joshua Filler.
Yeah, to find the gap there between those balls and scratching the corner is very unfortunate. There was always a chance, but whoa, that was that's a big blow for Team Germany. Estonia's got to be feeling good now about themselves. Ball in hand with 4 balls on the table and take a big lead here in this semi-final. He used all the pocket there. Denis gave him a little side look.
Yeah, Grabe's like one of those stern teachers at school.
Well,
the ultimate disciplinarian.
He could have got his partner a little bit better than that, especially when they've had ball in hand. But I expect Mark to get this, and he just got a cute, nice pocket speed. And yep, it's in the heart of the pocket.
Estonia, number 15 seeds in this tournament, are now 2 racks away from taking on Great Britain C in one of the most unexpected finals in a major international pool tournament for years. 1.3 million people live in Estonia. It's just slightly bigger, the population there, than Birmingham. You can never imagine Birmingham being in the final of a World Cup.
Rack number 10.
But you could Estonia now.
Our current score
7-2
is
up.
7-2 in favor of Estonia. Estonia to break.
It's my break, yeah.
Rob?
Mark Magi making absolutely sure it really is his turn to break.
So could we see another break here from Mark? His last break was really nice and he made 3 balls, and I think these guys have been breaking really well. Nine ball in the corner. Oh, very close there to making the 9 on the break.
We were getting excited there.
Wasn't far away.
Üks siit sinna taha ja proovid äkki 9 läheb, sest valuga ei saa minna.
Denis is going to go for the bank here and try and make the 9 ball. He just had a little look at it and a little point with his cue. Yeah, this one here, I would definitely, I think I might have a go at the bank shot here, Phil.
Extension, please.
Not sure if he can run into the 9, then he's just having a look. Yeah, he's definitely having a go at this 9 ball here. And he's got safe, has he?
On the brink.
And that was very, very close there, Phil, and that would have been a nice shot there from Denis, but he's left Team Germany a chance here, and they need to take this rack big time. I think Joshua wanted the cue ball to go a little bit more there. He would have liked to finish this rack off early.
Yeah, getting in behind the red 3 ball would have left the most certain 3-9 combination.
Yeah, I think if he's not feeling it, they can't get out here, Phil. It's a pretty simple shot, just to put the 3 in the side and just run up and make the 9. If he's not, if the 5 ball goes, oh, he's going for the 9. He's got it.
Keeping his eye on the cue ball after what's happened earlier in the match. So Germany get a rack they so badly needed. Still Estonia looking in a very powerful position, but now it's 7-3.
Well, it was absolutely essential. Germany won that rack. Albin, I want to take you to Estonia there, going for that 9. In hindsight, was that the wrong decision?
No, definitely not. It was like a two-way shot. He was going for safety or the 9 ball. Both was actually a quite close one to make the 9, and it was actually a good safety. I didn't expect that he could make the 1 ball, and a very good shot there from Joshua to make the 9.
Is there any chance of an unlikely comeback?
Yeah, definitely. We got now 7-3. So still a big chance. I mean, they only need maybe the next 2 racks to get maybe a little bit back of the confidence and back in stroke. So everything's open, I think.
Yeah, you can never write off Germany, can you? So it's 7 racks to 3 at Estonia.
This was the scoreline in the quarterfinals yesterday when Japan led Slovakia 7-3. And Slovakia, in the end, came through 9-8. I am not writing off the Germans in any way, shape or form.
Yeah, Phil, you can't write them off yet, but that table was open
number
there, and
11.
Joshua went for the
Current
9,
score
so
is
maybe they aren't
7-3
feeling too
in favor of
confident.
Estonia.
And
Germany.
yeah, they need to
Break.
put a couple of racks together here and get themselves back in this match. You gonna get a shot on the 1? Yep. So good starter here for Team Germany, and we have to try and close this gap.
Of course, they want to win racks in any way possible, but a break and run out, that's the perfect thing to do. Oh, but that wasn't a perfect shot, was it?
Yeah, Joshua's quite not firing all cylinders like he usually is, and he's just got his partner jacked up there over that 5 ball. Yeah, his partner's looking for some information. He's not too sure if he can make this ball and get down the
Attention,
table.
please.
Joshua's just telling him leave him in the middle of the table and he'll do something. Not quite sure what he's going to do with that 4 ball. This is very difficult shot. Played safe. I like that shot.
I think that was definitely the right shot for him.
I don't think there was any value in potting the 2 ball. There was no position to the 4, and you're just trying to keep yourself in this match and not give up anything easy.
Attention, please.
So I think you're going to try and see them go for the 2 ball in the side here and kiss the 6 ball full. I don't think they can miss the 6 ball. He's hoping for a little bit of luck here. Oh, he's missed it altogether. Wow.
That's one of those shots, if you try and do it, you couldn't.
Yeah, that was very unfortunate there. Yeah, Phil, like you said, you know, if you could play that 10 times, you might only do it 1 out of 10. We're going to see a 2-reel kick here. Can he see the 4? I think you can see it. Oh, that's no good. Little shout out from Pia in the back, come on.
Yeah, double kisses. They are so destructive.
Oh, a little bit thick again from Joshua there. Usually those are clean.
Undoubtedly, he's not in prime stroke.
Yeah, you know, you have days like that. Some days you're feeling good, and other days you might be off a little bit. But he's a great champion, and I'm sure he'll come good towards the end of this match if they keep getting the chances they're being presented with.
Yes, and in Scotch doubles alternate shot, it's tough to get your rhythm back if somehow it disappears.
Yeah, if that 9 ball would have gone in at 7-2, it would have been a big difference. Now we're looking at 7-4, and Team Germany's going to be breaking. He's got himself perfect on that 9 ball there.
Now, will we see any movement on this shot?
Yes.
No, that was fine. That was absolutely fine. And Who knows? Could the comeback be on?
A big yes from Joshua. He knows how key, how crucial that was. Albin, like you've been saying, don't ever write off the Germans.
No, definitely not. I mean, the Estonians had their little chance because Joshua got a little bit out of position for the 5-ball, I think. Or it was 2-ball. But I think Denis made a big mistake there by telling in the last few seconds that Mark should play a different shot than he actually chose to. So that could have been, yeah, we see it here.
Yeah.
Because like 10 seconds before he actually tried to play the shot, Denis came with a different idea, and that should never happen.
You see him in the background there as well, the way he was disappointed in him. I mean, we've seen them actually speak all week. Like they don't mind sort of having a go at each other. I mean, it's been good for them to reach the semi-finals. But yeah, it's interesting to see how animated they can be.
Yeah, definitely. I think they disagreed a little bit on some decisions, but I think they're still fine in the game.
Yeah, Albin, thank you very much. This is getting really tense now, isn't it? 7 racks to 4 Estonia, but Germany are to break.
Yes, and even more precisely, Joshua Filler to break.
Rack number 12.
Yeah, he needs a good break here, and they really need this rack. He's hit them great. He's made 3 balls on the break, and is he going to have a clear shot on the 2? He does. Still fail. This is a massive rack here for Team Germany, and Team Estonia will be sitting in the chairs thinking that last rack could have been massive.
And let's not forget the 9-ball was on the precipice of the pocket in the 10th rack. Had it fallen, they would have been 8-2 in front. They call it a game of inches. That was a game of millimetres.
Yeah, this is just a little delicate shot. He has to make the 2 on the side here and get off the bottom cushion back to the middle of the table. Played safe. He's left them a jump shot here, and very surprising that one, Phil.
It's happening so much now. It's clearly a predetermined game plan that Reintjes, unless he feels absolutely confident in the pot,
Attention, please.
goes for defence.
Yeah, I'm surprised he didn't cut the 2-ball on the side there and go 1 rail back to the just close to the 7-ball, and I think that would have been an easy out. But they've chosen to play safe, and they've given Team Estonia a chance here to try and get themselves on the hill. So big shot coming up. Gonna get lucky.
Well, Estonia now hoping for the same scoring progression as in the quarterfinals last night. They were 7-2 up. Philippines came back to 7-4, but then Estonia enjoyed a second wind. 1-9-4.
Oh, he got a little bit fortunate there. See another safety here from Team Germany. Yeah, I think they got him. I don't think he can see that 2-ball. You're gonna see Team Estonia maybe kicking this ball from the side rail. Maybe he can get it. I'm not too sure about that one. I think you might be seeing a kick shot here from Denis. He's gonna go 1 rail behind. Gonna have to swerve it a little bit. Oh, has he made it? No. Oh, opportunity for Team Germany here. So this shot here, I think after you make the 2-ball, I'm not sure if they can make the 3 and try and push the 9 towards the left-hand corner. Maybe a 2-way shot. Very close. If he can leave an angle on the 3, he might be able to pot the 3-ball and the 9-ball at the same shot. You're going to see the 9 ball going close to this corner pocket. And he's going for the 9, I can see it. That's a good shot, Phil.
Can't help feeling, though, that after what we've seen throughout the week, Reintjes under maximum pressure, and that's what this is. Could miss. Okay there, more than okay.
Yeah, this is huge. You know, Team Estonia will be sitting in their chairs thinking they've had a couple of chances to get themselves on the hill, and you know what this game's like. You just begging for an opportunity at this point.
He's had a few shots like this during the tournament and left the cue ball short, been too tentative.
Well, he hit that good. He put a good shot on that, Phil, and he definitely got across this time. He didn't leave his partner short. And Joshua Filler, this rack takes it to 7-5, Estonia.
Yes, the Germans will not lie down. They'll not go easily. Quite a semi-final this, but it could have been a runaway. That was in the 10th rack. The 9 ball just hanging on the lip of the pocket. Had that fallen, Denis Grabe and Magi of Estonia would have led 8-2. It's all a matter of ifs, though. Now, instead of 8-2,
Right,
it's
number
7-5, and
Our current score
the tension
is 7
mounts.
to 5 in favor of Estonia.
Yeah, Team Germany are feeling a little bit
break.
better about themselves after the last couple of racks, and Estonia are sitting in their chairs thinking, you know, they're thinking the worst. They just want an opportunity to get themselves on the hill, and they'll be sitting there thinking something crazy happens on this break. Resettling himself there, getting his feet right. Needs a good break here, Phil.
Well, that qualifies as a good break.
Yeah, I've seen Joshua have a little, scrunched his face up a little bit there. The 4 balls on the bottom rail and the 3 balls up here, and it's a very tough position to get there. Yeah, he's going to have to come with a filler shot. Might see a little safety shot here. He's going to try and, yeah, he's going to put the cue ball behind the 6 and the 5 and put the 3 ball on the bottom rail. Is he going to leave a window? Great shot there from Joshua Filler.
There's 2 aspects to a shot. The way it's conceived and the way it's executed. That was top-notch in both regards. Thought about it well and then played it well.
Yeah, it was a great execution there from Joshua, and he knows that just keeping the heat on Team Estonia here and not giving them any space, and this is it's turning out to be a very exciting end to this match.
Attention, please.
And it's worth bearing in mind that if you get to the final, the pairing will be on $30,000. Now, that would be one of Denis Grabe's biggest ever paydays, if not the biggest, and it would dwarf Magi's previous biggest payday.
Yeah, they've, you know, Denis has won a few big tournaments. He's picked up some nice prize money here, and he'll be hoping they're going to get lucky. Well, we hit it, and they've left Team Germany another opportunity here to get another rack closer to them. So this is a big shot here. He has to pot this ball, and he's going to go 2 rails
Attention, please.
back across towards the 7 ball and try and leave Joshua a nice angle on that 4 ball.
Yes.
You hear Joshua in the background giving it yes. He knew that was a nice shot.
For all he's achieved individually, Filler really desperately wants to capture this title, and he's pumped up.
Yeah, I didn't like that shot. Joshua knows he could have got his partner a little bit better than that, and he's left some distance here. Nice stroke there from Christian, and I think Joshua's okay here. He can just pinch the 6 ball and get back for the 7. Give yourself a nice angle to get to the 8. Game on. A little bit of spring in Joshua's step now. And you see Team Estonia looking on there, a bit worried now, sat in the chair.
That is 4 consecutive racks for Germany, from 7-2 down to 7-6. Boy, is this match tight now, and of course, shortly they'll be breaking off to try and draw level. So Jason, what do you do when your opponent's coming back and they've clearly got the momentum?
You just got to sit there, Phil, and, you know, focus in and don't get too down on yourself, and just remind yourself that you're still winning, and you're just looking for that opportunity back at the table, and when you get it, you got to grab it by both hands and try and finish the job off. They've not did too much wrong in the last 2-3 racks. Germany looked like they're queuing a little bit better. They seem more comfortable now.
Based on the evidence of previous matches, I've been waiting for Christoph Reintjes to miss the odd crucial ball, but so far so good for him.
Yeah, he doesn't seem to be moving too much. He seems like he's settled down as the tournament's progressed. And yeah, they've got that little spring in the step now, and Team Estonia will be sitting there worried that they could be sat there and not get another shot, Phil.
Reintjes looked most vulnerable against Kuwait in the last 16. But Jason's right, he's playing better as the tournament progresses.
Yeah, that was another great break there from Joshua, and he's made 3 balls on the break. And does he have a shot on the 2 ball to the corner? This is a very difficult shot on the side to get position to the 3. Yeah, that ball doesn't go in there. If Joshua was playing singles here, he would cut the 2 ball on the side and go 2 rails back to the mid of the table, but it's a very tricky shot here for his partner, and he's having a little think about it.
And when he's had an examination, far more often than not, he's erred on the side of safety. It's happened repeatedly.
Yeah, I think we're going to see them go for this in the side and try and play it with a little bit of inside English and come back up towards the middle of the table. And he's missed it. No, he's got it. What a shot that is. Great shot.
Yeah, I'm glad he took that on. That was definitely the way forward. I just thought, based on what he'd done before, he might try and keep it tight, but that wasn't the thing to do. Sometimes you have to attack.
I wasn't sure if he made it, Phil, because he was moving and he had his head over there tilted to the side, wishing that ball into the side pocket. So we're going to see a big rack here to tie the match up at 7-7, and Team Estonia will be feeling a little bit under pressure now. It's not a good shot from Joshua. It's a little bit overhit, but he's just going to tell his partner to drop it in, and I'll finish it off. Yeah. Oh, big 9 ball coming up here for Team Germany.
Fella composes himself. Yes! Big 9 ball, but he is a big time player, and he lets out a big cheer. They are on level terms at 7-7.
Oh, what a game this is. The composure, Joshua Filler, but he gave himself an extra second, Denis Albin, just to double check. What was going through his mind, do you think, there?
Well, of course, I think he also kind of felt a little bit the nerves going through with him, and it was a smart play from him to take a few extra seconds, and he made a smart play in the previous rack, but not risking too much on the opening ball. Strong play by Christoph, so it's hill-hill. Almost hill-hill, sorry.
Almost hill, yeah. And Christoph is showing some real class again today as well, because I think in the last few days he was a bit nervous at times. but he's on completely the same level as Joshua today.
Yeah, definitely. It seemed like he needed a few days to get a little bit of feeling for it, but he's a very strong player right now.
And the Estonian side, they're not talking to each other at all. They've obviously got a million things going through their heads, haven't they, at the moment? And
yeah, of course. I mean, there's not much you can discuss right now. They came back to the table twice on safety, so we got a 7-7.
A Joshua Filler grin. It's pretty ominous there for Estonia when he's like that. That's the commentary team.
Sometimes when you've seen a sustained comeback like this,
Number 15.
pressure can pivot.
We are currently tied at 7 games apiece. Germany to break.
Can the Germans sustain their surge?
Well, they've been breaking great and they've been getting a shot, and they've been playing smart, so the ball's in their court and they can have a 2-9 combo. Oh, it's close. Can see Joshua laughing there. I think the 2-9 might be a combination, so the push out.
Decisions.
That is very close, Phil. Tell you what, that 9 ball's very close to a combination. Where do you push out to here? You can see Joshua. Joshua knows that 9's close. He's a little bite of his fingers there. Yeah, it's very, very close. That 2-9 combination is very close. If he leaves the cue ball over this side of the table, there's not much that Team Estonia can do from there. He doesn't want to leave the cue ball in the top rail in the middle or anywhere over to that left-hand side of the table. He knows that that 2 and 9 is very, very close to a combination.
Estonia, your option?
Oh, he's just trying to not leave them any type of shot here on that 9 ball.
Contrasting semi-finals or what? One entirely one-sided. This one, 7-7, couldn't be any tighter.
You see Denis point at the side rail there like he was going to kick it from the side rail. They both laugh about it. It's dead straight. You can see now from behind it. Look, they're pointing at it.
Extension, please.
I don't think you're going to see Team Estonia taking this on here. I think they're going to give it back.
On the balance of probabilities, Jason, would you give it back?
I think Denis is going to try and go for the 2. Just try and roll it in, leave the cue ball right there where it is. He seems to be drawing it. I don't like this shot. I like just rolling it, giving it the best chance. He's going to hit this hard, the cue ball is going to draw off the 9. Oh, what a shot from Denis there. That is a wonderful shot under pressure.
Given its context, the shot of the match so far, without any shadow of doubt.
Yeah, that was, they've been sat in the chair for three racks, Phil. They've not had a shot, and to step up to the table and knock that in is a wonderful shot there from Denis Grabe. He's got Denis in a good shape here, and this is massive rack for Team Estonia.
The phrase all of these players like to hear, on the hill breaking, and that's where they could be. 6 pots away.
It's got to travel. Oh, this is no good. This is no good, Phil. Another 3 or 4 inches and it would have been perfect. Denis is telling him to play safe. He's telling them to play the 4 ball, 2 rails. Oh, he's going for it. He's going. No good. It's no good. Good distance though. Very surprised at that shot there.
Well, he followed Grabe's instructions, just didn't play the shot well enough.
No paigutus ei ole üldse hästi.
Yeah, I think we're going to see he's going to bank the 5 ball down towards the side pocket and try and hit the left-hand side of the 8 and go behind the 9. Oh, and he's played it. Great shot there. A wonderful shot, wonderful touch.
This kind of situation would be mega tense in the first round. It's the semi-finals.
He's going to have to rely on a lot of luck here, Phil. Just make sure you hit the ball. Is he going to get lucky? He is. And that could have been easily sold out there for a shot in the side pocket, and he's been very fortunate there. But like they say, it pays to hit. Has he got behind the 8? He has. Wonderful shot there from Joshua Filler again.
I can honestly say I've never seen a German team who are quite so into it. Normally reserved, very professional, and these two are not disguising their emotions.
Oh, he scratched in the corner. Whoa. Now then. That could be massive for Team Estonia.
Clock, please.
He hit it good too, and very unfortunate to scratch in that corner there.
Oleks ju ideaalselt teinud. Kui ei oleks valge läinud, siis kui valge oleks läinud, siis oleks saanud paugus.
So we've seen it all in this rack. Safeties, kick shots. So a nice kick shot there and a very unfortunate scratch, but Team Germany have put the pressure on them, so these 2 balls here for Team Germany to get themselves on the hill after trailing 7-2 in this match. The little bounce, and a little tester. Should be okay.
Hold your breath. Germany have given Estonia 6 of the best. It's the Estonians and the Germans hurting in a different sense. They were 7-2 down, now they lead 8-7. this hurt. The scratch, and then the 9-ball. And that hurt as well. But Germany are now slap happy because they lead by 8 racks to 7. Bear in mind, having been 7-2 down.
Rack number
here we
16.
go.
Our
It's
current
8-7
score is
to Germany.
8-7 in favor of
What
Germany.
a crazy match
Germany
this has
to
been,
break
Phil.
On the hill.
Well, Philip
Straight
asked his
in.
partner to give him 5, and after that he could give him 7 in a row.
Yep. This is a very nice layout. The only tricky shot here is the 7-ball. You just pot the 1, leave a little angle on the 2, drift down the table for the 4-ball. And this is looking very promising for Team Germany to make a great comeback here and finish off this match and get themselves into the final. Needs an angle. Perfect.
It's been a tournament of upsets. It's been a tournament of comebacks. Will Germany complete the most extraordinary one of the lot?
So it's going to be Joshua shooting the 7-ball, and it's going to be his partner getting him shape on it. I think Joshua would like to be shooting the 6-ball to get to the 7. But his partner's played great in this match, so hopefully they can keep themselves together here and finish off a great comeback. So this is the shot here. Is he playing for the combination, or is he going to try and get him down below it? Looks like they're going for the combination, Phil.
And when you do that, there's always doubt. And from an Estonian perspective, there's always hope. There's a glimmer of hope.
Joshua's telling him to stun this ball on the side and get him down the table for the 7-ball long in the corner or in the side, and this has to be hit good. He could overhit this. Oh, he's underhit it. I think he might be okay. I think he might be able to cut it in the side and just flick the 7-ball. But those tight side pockets here on this Rasson table.
The jaws of the side pockets are unforgiving. You can see there, perfect view, a very acute angle. Hardly anything to aim for.
He's playing the bank shot. He's played safe. Oh, he's just keeping the pressure on Team Estonia here.
For me, Carl, sorry, for me, Jason, Carl's in the final. For me, Jason, that was definitely the percentage play.
Yeah, they've not left anything easy here, and he's just trying to keep the heat on. I can't see anything attacking here. I think just the shot is just push the 7-ball to the side rail and leave the cue ball on the other side rail, and just try and keep yourself in this match. Yeah, Carl seems to be everywhere this tournament. We're not too sure where he's going to be. Yeah, they're just a little containing safety. He needs it to go. He needs it to sit on it. Nice shot there. Very nice shot. Yeah, Denis used all his experience there, and he's trying to tie that 7-ball up onto the 8 and just keep themselves in this match. He's going to try and slowly roll this in behind the 8. Uh-oh, he's rushing. Oh, he's left it. Now then, they haven't had a shot at a pot for about 3 games, Phil, and this is a tester.
And look who's at the table.
He's jacked up too. He's got to just roll this in dead weight. Has he made it? He's missed it. Wow. And that was massive shot there, and Denis won't be happy with that.
Denis Grabe has got a face like thunder.
And there we have it. Team Germany's going to put themselves here with these 2 balls left into the final against Great Britain C. And this has been a wonderful match from both teams.
Not the most fluent cueing, but he's got where he wanted to be. And Filler doesn't miss these.
You're gonna see some big celebrations here from Team Germany.
Deutschland delight. Pia Filler overjoyed that hubby Joshua and Christoph Reintjes are in the final of the World Cup of Pool. What fortitude from the Germans. Remember, they were 7-2 down. They are loving life. As for the Estonians, they must be totally deflated. Remember, they could have easily knocked in the 9-ball very early in rack 10. It stayed on the lip of the pocket, and that made such a massive difference.